Hey, Mary.
Hey, what?
Where are we?
Oh, well, we came back because we have to have that final party, right?
Oh, right. Yeah, we are. I thought we already beat this game.
Yeah, I mean, well, we did. We closed the breach, the
he's
rift,
having
the
a party.
butthole in the sky, whatever. Now we've got to have the final party and watch a movie, a la Andromeda.
With some Krogans?
Yeah, totally.
Hey, looks like you got a little bit of the captain in you.
I pre-gamed. Thank you very much.
Don't let them see you drink.
Solus confirms the heavens are scarred but calm.
Hooray!
The breach is sealed. We've reports of lingering rifts, and many questions remain. But this was a victory. Word of your heroism has
All
spread.
right, well, here's my resignation.
Don't they know I fell into this? Almost literally.
Perhaps you're too close to judge. We needed you.
Nope.
We still do.
I need
We've
you.
yet to discover how the breach came to be. And that is only the most conspicuous of our troubles.
We'll have fun playing detective.
Strange days, and more to come.
I said, strange days, more to come.
Yes.
Forces approaching! To arms!
What is this? That guy looks very upset.
It's just more people that I invited
We
to
must
the party.
get to the gates.
I don't understand what your problem is. That is not a way to address our guests. Oh my god, do not stab our guests.
So, celebratory drinks are on hold.
What is Cass doing? Oh my god.
No, we can drink.
This
Yeah.
bodes poorly.
I can do both.
Yeah.
I can drink and sword fight.
Hey, Bull, this is a flask. It's a human invention. Via the
Cullen?
dwarves, I'm sure.
One watchguard reporting. It's a massive force, the bulk over the mountain.
Under what banner?
None.
Gasp.
None?
Who would not want to proclaim their identity?
Wait, why? What? I'm waiting for something.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I was waiting for.
I knew that was going to happen.
Someone could open this, I'd appreciate it.
Evelyn has read the script. Why would you do that? What if this is their plan?
What did he knock with? A fireball?
Magic.
I'm here to warn you. Fashionably late, I'm afraid.
Why do we believe him? I mean,
Yeah.
they could all be pretending right now. Outwalk the two leaders of the Inquisition and
Yeah.
ambush.
Yeah, he could have be a spy. This is how they take over cities.
Yeah.
Might exhausted. Don't
You're
mind
too
me.
good looking to be evil, so I'm going to trust you.
My name is Dorian Parvis, and I bring grave news from Redcliffe. An army of rebel mages right behind me. They are under the command of the Venatori, in service to something called the Elder One. The woman is Calpurnia.
What woman?
She commands the Venatori. For that.
What the hell
Whoa,
spell did
whoa.
you just cast on me that I can suddenly have telescopic vision? Holy hell.
Now we can see from behind him.
Wow, that is fancy.
That is a fancy trick.
They were already marching on Haven. I risked my life to get here
Sure
first.
you did.
Cullen, give me a plan. Anything.
Haven is no fortress. If we are to withstand this monster, we must control the battle.
Nice crazy
Get out
eyes
there
there.
and hit that force. Use everything you can.
Wait, hold on. Why is
Whoa!
the soldier not wearing any
Hey.
pants? And if
Well,
maybe that
you know,
explains why they're so easy
The
for me
male
to
and
like.
female uniforms are different, you know? Actually, how do we know that's female? It could be the
We don't
dude.
know. We don't know anything.
No, it's like a subliminal message. So they want you to romance Cullen.
Think of wearing only your underwear around Cullen.
Like those early Disney cartoons, you know? Maybe those are all over Dragon Age.
Were the boxes that Blackwall's standing in front of supposed to be somehow suggestive?
Yeah, big, thick boxes. The sword in the ground. You just flirted with him, and now he's standing here like, hey, look at how big it is. Hey, you remember Blackwall's sword in the
Well,
ground?
okay, yeah, no, you're right.
see?
There is definitely some suggestive stuff
Yeah.
with Blackwall. I stand corrected.
Soldiers, gather the villagers. Fortify and watch for advanced forces. Inquisition, with the Herald. For your life, for all of us.
All right, well, per the rules of battle, 4v4 at all times.
Yeah, they're only sending 4 at a time. People obeyed the rules back in the olden times. They only sent 4 at a time.
Yeah, I know it looked like there were going to be like 30 of them coming.
Well, you drank a
in at
speed
once.
potion.
You're
Wow.
welcome. This part's long.
Nice.
Okay, so here's the next 4. I magically know where they're going to come from. Somehow.
You
That
read,
gift of-
you read the script.
That gift of foresight that let me knew that Dorian was going to knock on the door.
because they only had 4 stuntmen for this film. So they kill them, then they have to get up and run back around and then attack again.
Except for this one dude who apparently thinks he's the equivalent of 4.
So that's how they did like the scene in the first John Wick when all those guys attack his house.
Yeah.
There's only like 5 of them, but they keep like running around.
They point the camera in the other direction, and
Yeah.
the ones who were previously in the scene get up and run to the other
Yeah,
side.
they run to the other side and attack him from there.
Yay, we won. We're all on fire.
We have trebuchets.
All right,
but
everybody
we're not
drink
a-
from your flask.
Yeah. We're not a fortress.
And road trip.
It's like a real estate agent is like, hey, there's only 2 trebuchets here, pal. So I'm not going to call this a fortress.
Yeah.
All right.
If
You
we
have to
weren't-
have 3 trebuchets minimum.
If we weren't planning on being attacked by an army, why do we have trebuchets set up everywhere? And if we can't defend this place, but we need trebuchet, we should have moved.
Yeah.
More incoming. Keep them off the trebuchet.
You are just a spell machine gun.
Engage chipmunk mode.
I wish you could do that in the game. That'd be a level above insanity.
Time.
Chipmunk.
Start firing.
All when you enter combat, it speeds it up. What? So what is traditionally the ammunition used for a trebuchet?
Invisible rocks, apparently.
Is it a pocket of
Air.
see-through air? Because that'll really put the hurt on them.
Flaming air.
Oh, the air is on fire. Well, you know. Okay, you missed. The army was over there.
You doubt my strategic prowess.
I do.
I'm clearly a tactical genius because I knew exactly where to aim on that mountain.
It's the invisible magic avalanche causing rock. It's a very obscure spell,
Yeah.
but you knew it.
What is this face?
I was aiming for the army, but I'll take that.
Lucky break. Hee hee. Oh, my trebuchet. That took hours to assemble.
Made this out of marshmallows and toothpicks.
That is not possible.
Yeah, Solus just said that's impossible.
Speaking of the dragon,
Did nobody tell him the title of this game?
we've seen like 3 dragons
Right?
so far. It's completely possible, Solus.
Exactly. Like, that's so silly.
Yeah, but you see, dragons don't usually come at times like this. They usually go for gold, not trebuchets.
I did not sense that a dragon was going to appear. Therefore, it is impossible that a dragon appeared.
Dumb. They're not as smart as me.
It is impossible that I was attacked by a dragon. I mean, surely all of them would know better.
I thought dragons more saw me as a peer.
What?
Look at those crates.
What?
No,
I
don't
suppose-
declose those crates. Oh.
I suppose I'll have Bull be helpful. What this bodes for Blackwall, though, I don't know. Here's Cullen
Move it.
Hiding behind the door.
playing Butler.
Yeah. Good. Woo, the door's closed. Now this flying, fire-breathing dragon won't get
Everyone
us.
back to the chantry. It's the only building that might hold against that beast.
It's called a dragon, Cullen. You can just say the name. It's cool.
Just say a dragon. It's like there's a bunch of zombie shows that like they won't use the word zombie because that would break the realism. But I'm sorry, in the real world, if a zombie apocalypse happened, everyone would call them zombies because of zombie movies. So like, it's a dragon.
At this point, just make them work for it.
He's
He's already given up.
got my life into a piece.
He's been hanging out with Liliana too much.
Yep.
All right, so we've got to go around and rescue a bunch of people. First person is Lizette. She's a Templar who is standing out front near Cullen, but like not training or anything, just bitching about stuff.
Protect the chantry.
At least she's grateful that I rescued her.
Yeah.
This one requires me to suddenly be in an Assassin's Creed game.
I hear a survivor.
Thank you, Solus. I have no idea why I was coming
Parkour.
up here. Alright, this is Segret. He's the
love that.
vendor. He's classy.
Someone help me. I'm going to surely die because this collapsed plank is on my broken leg in a flaming building.
This is the bartender.
I can't get up. Help me. It hurts. I knew you'd come. We're all blessed.
She's super grateful, which I appreciate, but I mean, let's be honest, she's the bartender. I would have rescued her anyways.
Takes drink.
I don't know what you're talking about. Alright, so this is Aiden.
Survivors!
And Maneve. Aiden's he was in this building, and he was the herbalist or alchemist or whatever. But
Apothecary.
Maneve was supposed to be inside of the chantry.
What's happening?
So I'm really curious as to what she was doing out of here.
Hello.
That!
The dragon's not the thing that set that house on fire. That was the love.
Alright, so this is Thrin. She was the quartermaster. She's a tad more active than some of the other people I've
She
rescued.
helps you rescue her.
She's like, let's murder them!
Thank you. These shits almost had me. Let's go.
I believe that is everyone. Best to follow.
And you're not being attacked by the dragon right now because the door's closed.
Yeah, exactly.
Move! Keep going! The chantry is your shelter!
Save me, guy I don't know. Just met. I know you're not evil because you're so
brave man.
good looking.
He stood against a Venatori.
Briefly, I am no Templar.
Herald, our position is not good. That dragon stole back any time you might have earned us.
Time
There
stealer.
has been no communication, no demands. Only advance after advance.
There was no bargaining with the mages either. This Elder One takes what it wants.
He sounds like the male main character in one of those modern romance novels.
Is he 6 foot?
It just takes what he wants.
I'm so angry, but I'm so turned on right now.
From what I gathered in Redcliffe, it marched all of this way to take your herald.
How much does he make a year?
If you have any idea why he's after me, I'm all ears.
Besides taking the Templars, I've no idea what would incur this much wrath. And such a promising start with the landslide. If only trebuchets remained an option.
They are. If we turn the last of them to the mountains above us.
The last of them? There's multiple left? There's a lot of trebuchets for a not fortress here.
We're overrun. To hit the enemy, we'd bury Haven.
This is not survivable now. The only choice left is how spitefully we end this.
Well, that's not acceptable. I didn't race here only to have you drop rocks on my head.
Fight. Fight.
Should we submit? Let him kill us?
My two favorite boys in this game to fight. Let's go.
You want them to strip down and get in a baby pool full of mud first?
Yeah.
Dying is typically a last resort, not first. For a Templar, you think like a blood mage.
There is a path.
Hold on, the ugly one is
You
talking.
wouldn't know it was there unless you'd made the summer pilgrimage, as I have.
Your romance option.
Can escape. She must have shown me. Andraste must have shown me so I could tell you.
Tell me what, Roderick?
What are you on about, Roderick?
It was whim that I walked the path. I did not mean to start. It was overgrown. Now, with so many in the Conclave dead, to be the only one who remembers. I don't know, Harold. If this simple memory can save us, this could be more than mere accident. You could be more.
I can bury an army, stop them from following. But that thing is flying.
You have been his target since you took the Templars. So long as you're here, the rest may be beneath his notice.
Nice.
Leaving you no escape.
Oh, are you gonna come with me? Let's die together.
Yeah,
Come on.
you wanted
Come
to
on,
die
you can
a
help
second
me.
ago.
You're a Templar. Come on.
Perhaps you will surprise it. Find a way.
Wow.
Word.
And you like him?
Inquisition!
What a wiener.
Follow Chancellor Roderick through the chantry.
He's
Move!
gonna save his own skin and leave you to die.
Harold, if you are meant for this, if the Inquisition is meant for this,
Wait.
I pray for you.
Can you just pray for me either way?
Haven't I earned a little prayer at this point, regardless?
They'll load the trebuchets. Keep the Elder One's attention until we're above the tree line. If we are to have a chance, if you are to have a chance, let that thing hear you.
This plan makes no effing sense.
All right, time to get loud.
It makes no sense in the game that me being louder
It's gonna save
is going to
you.
save me in any way.
Yeah. Yeah, that's really dumb line. That had to have been different and they changed it or something.
Yeah.
Also,
So-
could nobody spare like a healing potion for poor Roderick?
For Roderick,
Like,
yeah. Here's another thing that we've just kind of hit on. It doesn't make any damn sense that, like, especially Cullen isn't built in as like a companion, that you can't take him.
Yeah.
Like, to fit with his character or even Liliana's character, to be quite honest, like that neither of them would go fight.
yeah.
Anyways, we have to go out. We have to aim this trebuchet. It's already loaded, so that we don't have to suffer the horrible graphics issue that we had for the last one. So this one we just have to aim.
Because we installed this trebuchet on a lazy Susan
Yeah.
in case, so we could have 300. You can imagine this trebuchet salesman. Like, this baby will shoot at 300, so you can aim it anywhere you want.
Well, I see why Cullen saved this one for last. Wait, that actually brings up an interesting point. Was he planning on burying Haven at some point?
I think he was. And then when you offered to sacrifice yourself, he's like, wait, maybe I don't have to die.
Anyways. Yeah, so we just have to aim this one because somebody came out and loaded it. And that means that we don't have to watch invisible
the
rocks
wheel.
get pulled down. Ooh, okay, so now this is the leader of the mages. This is Fiona. Now, if you don't know who Fiona is, she's Alistair's mom, who sadly is never going to be reunited with him because we're going to kill her. We've met her before. Remember she had a trading card?
Yeah, I remember her.
So this is kind of like a boss fight, right? Like a mini boss fight?
But if you weren't looking in the top right corner, you wouldn't even know that. They didn't even announce her.
Watch her fold faster than her trading card.
Wow. Well, she didn't obey the rules of going 4 at a time. Everyone else was. She came by herself and died.
Yeah, and she's like that one dumb melee Templar who came at the beginning of all these fights.
Why do we have storage crates on the Lazy Susan?
See, this
That-
trebuchet makes sense.
That thing's full of rocks. That would be so heavy. There'd be no way you could put a trebuchet on a Lazy Susan and then spin it around.
Move! Now!
Oh no!
Okay.
Wow, they run really fast.
And
Apparently,
butt shot.
apparently I brought nothing but track stars with me. It's like, that's an underwhelming, like, dragon breath, right? Like, all it does is throw you backwards. Oh, look, it's our favorite anorexic football player.
I'm getting definite bad guy vibes from this guy right
I don't
here.
know. I don't know why. I mean, he's tall. He makes 6 times more than me. His ride is very impressive.
Yeah, he's got a nice car.
Yeah, it sounds like everything a modern woman wants.
Enough! Pretender, you toy with forces beyond your ken no more.
Whatever you are, I'm not afraid.
Words mortals often hurl at the darkness. Once they were mine, they are always lies. Know me. Know what you have pretended to be. Exalt the Elder One. The will that is Corypheus.
Next time I introduce myself to somebody, I'm going to say, "Exalt Bordegon." Or sorry, exalt
the will that is
of
Bordegon.
You'll get nothing out of me!
You will resist. You will always resist. It matters not.
Then why are we having this conversation?
I am here for the anchor.
Come on.
The process of removing it begins now.
Well, now I know he's a bad guy because his magic glows red.
That's a definite red flag.
It is your fault, Herald. You interrupted a ritual years in the planning, and instead of dying, you stole its purpose. I do not know how you survived, but what marks you as touched, what you flail at rifts. I crafted to assault the very heavens. And you used the anchor to undo my work. The gall.
Why did the Divine die? For this chaos?
That is not the question I wanted to ask, but okay.
Yeah.
The chaos will empower me and ensure we no longer beg at the feet of the invisible. I once breached the Fade in the name of another to serve the old gods of the Empire in person. I found only chaos and corruption, dead whispers. For 1,000 years I was confused, no more. I have gathered the will to return under no name but my own, to champion Withered to Winter and correct this blighted world. Beg that I succeed, for I have seen the throne of the gods, and it was empty.
Maybe it's because he didn't want to be found. Maybe he saw you coming and he was like, that guy, he won't leave me alone. I gotta get out of here, man. And he like snuck off through the side exit because he just didn't want to deal with your shit.
Does that mean the Grubhub delivery driver doesn't think I exist?
The anchor is permanent. You have spoilt it with your stumbling.
I'm pretty sure I don't have the talent points for that sword.
Yeah, you're a mage.
So be it. I will begin again. Find another way to give this world the nation and God it requires.
Go this way at this totally not obvious path through the mountains.
You, I will not suffer even an unknowing rival. You must die.
Hey, look, it's a lever.
You expect me to fight, but that's not why I kept you talking.
I kept him talking.
Enjoy your victory. Here's your prize.
Did you like all those questions I asked so that he got distracted by answering all my questions?
Well, that one was loaded.
Yeah.
Gasp. All right, burn her alive. No, what?
Oh, you forgot to light the pilot light.
You didn't shoot fire with that? You just yelled?
Both of you have like ranged spells.
Yeah.
Okay. We fell on all this stuff.
Don't do it.
Broke no bones. Did not get impaled by any splintered wood. Good job.
Yeah.
If that's not magic, I don't know what
It's
is.
the plot armor kicking in.
Okay. So, Cullen's plan. Cullen's plan is...
They'll load the trebuchets. Keep the Elder One's attention until we're above the tree line. If we are to have a chance, if you are to have a chance, let that thing hear you.
My fix for Cullen's plan, right? Cullen being in charge of all of the construction and stuff that's just happened out there, right? The fortifications of Haven, right? Obviously been building catapults and all this kind of stuff. Cullen says...
They'll load the trebuchets. Keep the Elder One's attention until we're above the tree line.
There's a cave under Haven and an entrance that we boarded up near the trebuchet. If you're quick and clever, you can hit the release on the trebuchet and make it to the cave. It might be a bit of a drop, but we'll come back for you.
If we are to have a chance, if you are to have a chance, let that thing hear you.
And I fixed it. You're welcome. Now this game isn't stupid anymore.
Wow. You're right. A minute ago, I thought this game was stupid, but now it's not.
Okay, just that part, maybe. I'm in so much pain.
Limping. Oh my god, my stomach.
I started my period.
I must have caught the preg.
Oh, never mind. All fixed.
There.
Sometimes I like to limp just to see what it'd be like to be in there. She just said, "Back me up. You're alone." Everyone's sorry.
It's a reflex. Come on. So I've done this part multiple times, and I've done it several times on Insanity or Hardcore, whatever it's. I've never almost died there, and I think it's because I've also never been like cautious walking into that room. I think you're just supposed to like just jet straight in there. Yeah. All right, so you ready to go out into this blizzard?
Why would I do that?
Well, we want to leave this nice warm cave and go out into this blizzard because it's gonna be like warmer out in the blizzard, right? Like, let's not go back into that cave, light the wood that we crashed down with us on fire using those magical torches right there. Let's go out into this. Sound like a plan? Seems great, right? Okay.
Oh,
also,
you drank a speed potion though, so
I did
you're
drink
good.
a speed potion. You know why? Because this is the single most boring portion of this entire game. Nothing can beat it. This takes entirely too long. I would like you to know that I have sped this up 3 times. Right?
For you. Look at that tree.
This part drives me nuts. And I accidentally, when I was recording this, messed it up twice in a row and had to do it 3 times back to back. Oh. And I almost punched my computer. Anyways, you don't have to suffer like this. I've had mercy on you.
Is this the hidden path that Roderick magically found that no one would have known? Yeah, it was an accident. I found this.
There, it's her.
All right.
Is it over?
Thank the Maker.
Now, somebody carry me because I am not walking anymore. Ever again.
Colin, I want a foot massage.
Right.
In hot water. With oils and lotions.
Hey, Kodos.
Kodos!
I've never seen those before in this game.
What would you have me tell them? This isn't what we asked them to do.
We cannot simply ignore this. We must find a way.
Kill them all.
And who put you in charge? We need a consensus or we have nothing.
Please, we must
Griffiths was
use
right.
reason. Without the
This place
infrastructure
is
of
so
the
big.
Inquisition,
Do y'all
we're
have to have this
horrible.
fight
can't come from
directly
nowhere.
out in front of the place where
He
I was
didn't
trying to
say
sleep?
good.
Yeah.
Enough!
There's lots of wilderness out there.
Also,
you
could
be-
nobody take this armor off of me and give me a blanket?
Yeah, no.
You need rest.
I need warmth.
Yeah, I was
Been
wet
at
and
it for
frozen.
hours. They have that luxury.
I mean,
thanks
take
to
off my
you.
boots at least.
The
Sheesh.
enemy could not follow, and with time to doubt, we turn to blame.
Blame Corypheus?
Infighting may threaten as much as this Corypheus.
No, you haven't even met him. You know nothing.
The only thing yelling gets us is a headache. Another headache.
I have 3 already.
They know. But our situation,
Cullen,
your
Liliana,
situation, is complicated.
and
Our
Josephine.
leaders
Those are my 3
struggle
headaches.
because of what we survivors witnessed. We saw our defender stand and fall. And now we have seen her return. The more the enemy is beyond us, the more miraculous your actions appear, and the more our trials seem ordained. That is hard to accept, no? What we have been called to endure, what we perhaps must come to believe.
Hold on. Is she trying to say that I am supposed to feel bad for them because I survived? And this has made it hard for them?
Hey, man.
Oh, you can step right off. Absolutely not.
Yeah, but she means in a nice way.
Mother Giselle, I just don't see how what I believe matters. Lies or not, Corypheus is a real physical threat. We can't match that with hope alone.
Apparently, I didn't
Yes.
break anything because now I'm walking
Yeah.
just fine. Also, I'm completely dry
Yeah.
and quote unquote
When
warm.
snow gets on you and melts, it leaves you dry.
Yeah. The girls are over here pouting.
You're right. You know, I can't believe he said that to you. You are so right. Let's go drink some wine and buy some cats. What kind of cat do you want? Is that her butt off the ground? Like, is she
No,
floating?
it's her legs are clipped through the
Oh, they're
front of her
clipped-
shirt.
That's funny.
And actually, I think the whole outfit is clipped into the ground. Cullen's over here trying to figure out if he can get away with murder.
just don't see what's wrong with not wearing deodorant. You know, why these bitches got to hate on me? I get a rash if I wear deodorant. Okay.
He's suffering from the lack of people to yell at.
What is Cassandra looking at?
I mean, initially I thought it was a map, but unless that's a map of Kirkwall, I don't know what the hell that would be a map of. Also, it looks like there's text on it, so who knows?
And her fingers are like an inch off of the...
Well, kind of like my hand on my stomach every time I'm asleep.
Yeah. No. That map has like an inch invisible, or whatever that is, has an inch of invisible hitbox above it.
No, she's just ticked off that there are no daggers to stab into the map and no little flamey markers. Like, how is she supposed to keep track of anything? She doesn't know where she's out on this map. There's nothing here for her to use, for crying out.
Other map was so much cooler than this one.
This table sucks.
Yeah, this table's dorky. Ooh, what? Oh, Mother Giselle found a recording studio somewhere in the wilderness.
Yeah, the acoustics in this valley are amazing.
The dawn will come. The night is long and the path is dark. Look to the sky, for one day soon the dawn will come.
The shepherd's lost, and his home is far. Keep to the stars, the dawn will come. The night is long,
And the path is dark.
Look to the sky, for one day soon.
That guy's wearing a sleeveless shirt.
Oh, poor Roger.
Roderick, he did.
Nobody can spare a health
The
potion
true
for
hero
Roderick.
of Dragon Age right there. Game's over.
An army needs more than an enemy. It needs a cause.
The cause of killing Corypheus.
I can't believe they still insist on worshipping the Maker.
Yeah, stupid humans with their stupid singing. Elf singing is so superior.
Oh my god, my feet are so cold.
Come look at this mysterious tuft of grass that I found.
I need a hat.
I wish I had some ravioli.
A wise woman, worth heeding. Her kind understand the moments that unify a cause. Or fracture it. The orb Corypheus carried, the power he used against you, it is Elven. Corypheus used the orb to open the breach. Unlocking it must have caused the explosion that destroyed the Conclave.
Wait, he just talked about the orb Corypheus was holding.
So that means...
You told him to run. He looked back and didn't turn into a pillar of salt.
I say run. They ghost. I was worried here that they got crushed by the dragon who came up the path that they had run down. But no, apparently these assholes all get, up the road a little bit and then use Dorian's telescopic vision spell to watch me have my ass handed to me by Corypheus.
So they're like, the Herald's fighting this huge demon. Hey, Dorian, cast your Seafar spell. Let's watch this. And they're like sitting there eating popcorn. Like, this is the most, they're taking bets.
I do not yet know how Corypheus survived. Nor am I certain how people will react when they learn of the orb's origin.
This whole mess is confusing. I can see how elves might be an easy target.
History would agree. But there are steps we can take to prevent such a distraction.
Okay, so who here knew that the orb was elvish? Oh, just Solus? Okay, so I have an easy solution for this. Solus, don't tell anyone.
Yeah, don't tell anyone.
Done.
How can I tell them that I've traveled if I don't tell them about every artifact they've ever seen.
I'm supposed to be lording over everyone how much more I know than them. So if I don't tell them that it's an elvish artifact, how will they know that I know and they don't?
You're taking away the primary means by which I prove myself superior to my fellow man. How dare you, sir?
I like how everyone's walking. All of
Nobody's
the horses
got a
are
damn
gone.
horse.
Inquisition. Corypheus has changed it. Changed you.
Y'all a bunch of broke bitches don't have any horses.
Scout to the north. Be their guide.
Oh, we lost all those horses. We shouldn't have gotten them so early.
They were eaten by the dragon. He had a horse buffet, but he left the Kodos alone.
I want to know who cleaned that road.
There is a place that waits for a force to hold it.
The road cleaning clan.
There is a place where the Inquisition can build, grow.
Is it Florida? I hope it's Florida. Because they don't have, state tax, so we could really grow there. Move our factory to Florida.
I was just thinking about someplace warm. I mean, I don't really care about the state tax at this point.
Yeah, no snow, we can go to the beach.
Yay!
Oh my gosh.
It's a very
They
impressive moment.
they have an orchestra in there?
Shh. It's fun.
That's great.
I want to know who's been watering the tree in there.
Scott.
Castles are fucking badass.
Where am I going? There is no path from here to there.
You're getting out of the frame so they can zoom in on the castle. I want to play a game called Castle. There probably is.
You know
one.
what this means?
What?
I guess the game wasn't over after all.
I know. Gosh, we have to keep playing it. Good for them for making a long game. This we've been playing at least 2 hours.
All right, so next time we're going to play our interior decorating sub game.